Oh, that is so satisfying. I've always aspired to be a black coffee drinker, and I've tried it at times.
Really?
It just feels like more edgy and wholesome.
It feels like you're late for work.
No, to me it feels like I'm like a badass. When I put milk in it, I'm like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
Judging myself. Just kidding. Just kidding. The sizzling of the eggs is my background music.
Alyse Parker ASMR.
I will film an ASMR video one time. I like the sound of like the tapping on the microphone, and sometimes like a little. All right, so welcome to another day in the life of Alyse Parker. Today, I am going to start packing for Austin, Texas. I'm gonna go outside and look at dogs. Silo's like all over Boss, and Boss is like 8 or 9 years old, and he's just like, leave me alone. Silo's like, oh my God, play with me. So today is the first day that I'm going to start packing for Austin. And I'm gonna go to the store, I'm gonna get some boxes. Although I remember when I was younger and I moved like once or a couple times with my family, and my parents used to go to like liquor stores and get their boxes that they use and like no longer need instead of like buying new boxes at the store. So maybe I'll do that because that's a little, I imagine, more eco-friendly. So I'm gonna start packing. Alan and Boss have already moved into our home here because he got someone to cover his lease. So they're over here. Luke's about to come over and work here for the day, and I'm just gonna be in and out packing and getting this party started. Trying to think what else. Yeah, it's just gonna be a day in my life. All right, so as I drink my coffee, I'm gonna do this morning meditation. I joined this like meditation kind of like channeling transmission program for the month of November. It's kind of confusing. If you're interested in knowing more, we can chat about it in the comments, or I can make another video about it like at the end of my experience with it. But I haven't listened to the morning meditation yet because the program just started yesterday, so it's time to meditate.
Today, as this day opens, as the sun rises, I declare my readiness to live this human life at its fullest potential. I prepare myself with intention. I dedicate myself to respect, kindness, and compassion at all times.
I'm so excited. I'm about to hop on a phone call with somebody to discuss a potential apparel collaboration. And yeah, I'm just gonna ask them a few questions about what could be possible and share a little bit about my vision and see if it's something that may align. Previously, I think I've always used this website called Printful for fulfilling apparel, printing it, shipping it, packaging it, all the things. And I really would love to just have that be something that's in-house. Basically what I mean by that is being able to use eco-friendly packaging material and include like a little note in there or like stickers or something to make it more special and unique and personal instead of just using a company that's doing like start to finish. Because then when you receive it in the mail, it's just like this white bag or something that just doesn't have like a very personal like custom feel to it. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to figure something out that will just allow the process to be more intentional and custom and eco-friendly. So we shall see how this call goes, see if it's a good fit, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, so oddly enough, my computer just died and is not turning back on even though it's charging. So I'm just trying to get my Zoom call all set up on my phone so that I can get started. What is wrong with my internet? Alright, let's try this again. Hello.
Hi.
How's it going? Alright, I just got off of my call. I'm still in my pajamas and it's 11 a.m. But it's okay. So yeah, our call went well. We kind of just brain dumped ideas and shared, or I learned more about his story, and we're just gonna be in touch and see if we can co-create something together. And I just feel like I hit like a wall of energy. I think I woke up at like 6:20 this morning, so it's 11 and I'm just like, oh, I feel like I just need to lay down and rest. So I'm gonna just chill for a second and then officially get ready for the day and go and get some boxes.
After that, all wrapping up, to maybe take a beach walk and have a little bit of connection, you and I. We'll just plan all that and see how it comes about. And I love you, and you're beautiful, and you are an amazing, grounded human, and so excited to take on this journey with you.
I love him. I love him so much. All right, I have arrived after calling probably 6 or 7 liquor stores to see if they have any boxes that they want to get rid of, or I could take off their hands. I've made it to Staples because none of them had boxes that they wanted to get rid of. So I will buy boxes and I will see you shortly. got all my boxes. Also, I just got this book in the mail. Sacred Body Language Translations, Understanding Your Body's Unspoken Language. The reason I got this book is because I just recently got this, Conscious Language, the discovery, code, and upgrade to our new conscious human operating system. And it's all about the power of our language. It's so good. You can probably see how many pages I've folded over to go back to. It is, uh-oh. Okay, it's 2:30 p.m. I just got really hot from bringing in those boxes and it's hot in here. I'm gonna start packing. I am going to start with things that I'm not gonna be using in the next month because I think it's gonna be just a little less than a month that I'm still here in California. So things like my pillows that are like decorative for my bed, I don't need them and I can put them in a box. And then I'll show you my storage area. This is gonna be the first thing that I dive into. So this is a little bit of my storage, blankets and stuff down here, and then some books and electronics and notepads and arts and crafts and stuff like that. And I also have a mess of storage in here, just like towels and toilet paper and extra bedding. So I'm gonna start with these things in here because they're things that I don't often use. Like some of the stuff has just been in here since I moved in. So I'm gonna do it. Since the last footage that you saw, as I was just really being present with how I was feeling. Really feeling a lot of the collective energy with the election and the density there. I don't know if any of you felt that too. Let me know in the comments if you feel pretty tapped into that. But anyway, just really wanted to listen to my body, and here I am back. And there's a little message that I want to share with you for the rest of this video, which is about self-compassion and kindness. Knowing that when things don't go the way that we had planned, whether that's with our physical health, our relationships, our career, family, any of the things, or even in the external world, when we catch ourselves either during or after a bit of self-judgment or blame or critique, and we feel that heavy weight, which is the opposite of acceptance and compassion and kindness, just a gentle reminder that every single one of us has the ability to shift to kindness. And the benefits of this are too many to count, too much to consolidate. It's the feeling of feeling held, the feeling of knowing that it's okay that it didn't go as expected, whether that is a tough conversation that you had with somebody that you love and you just didn't feel fully heard, and you're beating yourself up like, why didn't I say that which was on my mind, or why didn't they hear me, whatever it may be, whether it's self-judgment towards yourself or towards others. The act of not accepting what happened creates suffering. And we all have the ability to practice acceptance, practice coming to terms with, okay, that's in the past, that's how it went, and what's going to be the most supportive for me and anybody else involved right here in this present moment. And it starts with kindness and acceptance. What is a action step that is so resourceful and solution oriented that will support me in being heard in a conversation with this person in the future? Whatever it may be, knowing that being in that state of frustration and judging ourselves for that, it's not helping. It's not supportive. It's actually magnifying what we didn't enjoy, magnifying what we don't want to experience again, focusing on what we don't want. We have the ability to strengthen that awareness of, oh, I'm doing that thing again. And maybe that supported me in the past. Likely it did. But it's no longer supporting me in the way that it did. And what would be more supportive? Likely that will be acceptance and kindness. And what that looks like is literally shifting the dialogue from, I can't believe I fucking did that, I always do this, whatever those stories are, to, I was making the best decision I could in that moment. And here I am right now, in a new moment, with a new ability to act differently. Act more in alignment, to be kind to myself. Knowing that that compassion is creating the transformation that you want more than the being hard on yourself and like, you better do it differently next time, you better not fuck up in that conversation or with your diet or whatever it is. I'm going to opt for a bit more kindness. I'm going to be gentle with myself. I'm going to treat myself like a young child. I'm going to cultivate more of that love and kindness for myself. It's kind of on the same page of like when you're giving advice to somebody else and then you have a moment and it's like, oh shit, I actually don't always take my own advice in that area. It's the pause in that moment and the reflection and the ability to shift focus and action moving forward to actually honor that beautiful guidance that you share with someone else, to gift that to yourself, because you deserve that just as much as they do. So yeah, I just felt called to talk about that today. Curious if that resonates with you during this time. Let me know in the comments down below. And what else? I think that's all for now. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I know it's kind of like a combination of random things. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any ideas for videos that I film and edit and share in the future, let me know, because I'm very open to ideas. And that's all for now. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and practice kindness to yourself, because you deserve it.